Well, let's dive into topic, shall we?
Yes, yes. We've been hitting it at different
I'm
angles, I
trying
guess,
to
a little
relate it
bit.
in.
Yeah. Have had it underrated.
The topic for tonight is epistemology. And epistemology, for those who don't know, is the branch of philosophy concerned with knowledge. I liked Hollop's video, Does Knowledge Equate to Honor? Because he simplified it, basically saying what you do, how you do it, and why. Then our next question is, what is a paradigm or a paradigm? How do you pronounce it? Is it paradigm?
Paradigm.
Okay. Yeah. So, guess we could just dive into that a little bit. What is a paradigm?
I would say a paradigm, in my own definition, Helene, if you were going to say something.
No, go ahead.
I was going to say a paradigm is basically one's worldview, and a way that we look at that is, and how we prefer to, in an everyday example, be a paradigm shift. So an outlook shift on the way that the world is looked at. So your paradigm is the worldview and how you see the world and what is the purpose of the world, in my opinion.
Model.
The dictionary definition.
Okay.
In science and philosophy, a paradigm is a distinct set of concepts or thought patterns, including theories, research methods, postulates, and standards for what constitutes legitimate contributions to a field. And the paradigm shift is when those things change. So it's like you have this philosophy or this way of looking at life, and then somebody comes along with a different point of view, and it's like it changes the paradigm. Because what you thought was truth before, now is questioned. So that's why I always stress the importance of, if black people knew the meaning of subject and context, we'd be far ahead of the game. Just those two definitions right there, subject and context. We'd be hard, because what happened is when you're coming up in American politics and American psychology, they train the public to react off of buzzwords.
Right. Right.
Where you don't even like if I say, I did this before, I would ask people, what do you feel when I say Gaddafi? And they go, ooh, like they have a negative reaction. And I said, all right, can you tell me what Gaddafi did? And they couldn't come up with an answer. That would be my way of giving them an example of how you're brainwashed. Because you reacted negatively to something that you don't even understand. All you know is you hear the word, and that's your immediate response.
Yeah.
I would add to that even further, hold up. When people don't understand, even when we talk about blackness, right? And we talk about it in America, we have to understand context is the important thing, and I keep emphasizing that constantly. You cannot talk about a subject and not bring up the context. It's like writing a book or writing a research paper, which I do all the time. If you're writing a novel, as I've done recently, just about to get in the process of getting it edited, just wrote it out.
Woo.
Not a big deal. Not a big deal.
Birkin.
But one of the biggest things that I did with the novel was I had to do a lot of research. Why? Because the context matters. You can't give me a book and not understand the context to which it's taking place. Otherwise, I'm in a matrix. I'm lost. I'm confused. And it's the same thing when we talk about black folks in America. We don't understand the context to which we live in. Understanding the context of how society sees black and what blackness is and how that has changed indicate a paradigm shift. Because you guys, we all know this, the one drop rule. Prior to 1967, before Loving versus Virginia was officially made, with the Loving versus Virginia case, now that created a paradigm shift. Because now we don't consider people who are 1/16 black. We don't consider people who are 1/32 black or 1/64 black. We would say they're white. But back in the 1960s, that was considered black. And that understands the context. So the reason why a lot of black people, there's so many issues like colorism and all this issue is, like Holub said, if people understood the context of things, we wouldn't have to worry. But because people don't understand the context of the situation, then we have the situation where everybody makes up their own reality. There's no longer objectivity, there's now subjectivity.
Gotta do a mic drop for that one, man. God damn.
Yep. Yep.
Well,
Indeed.
follow-up question.